Welcome or welcome back to Cindy's Guidance. I'm Cindy and this is another daily guidance message. So I have a few different decks here that we're going to be using. I'm going to start off with the tea leaf deck. I'll just write that one out now. So it's 200 cards. So let's just see what the message is today. So thank you for all the likes, the love, the follows, the shares, the comments. It's been wonderful. I've been growing myself on TikTok and on Insta and here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for the support and tuning in to see your daily messages. So let's see what you need to know right now in the tea leaf deck. So what messages do you need to know from the tea leaf deck? First one out. Rose. Oh, romance is in the air. I love it. Love is in the air. It's like that John Paul Young song, Love is in the Air. That's what it's actually called. It was famous here in Australia from the Strictly Ballroom movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but it was phenomenal. I actually still own it on DVD. Like, I might have to watch that tomorrow. But I really love that movie. So romance is, love is in the air. It was just Valentine's Day last week. So maybe some of you are still lingering in that bliss of spending time together with your special person, your loved one. What else do we need to know right now in this moment? We need to know, well, family wishes come true. Oh, this is lovely. Some of you out there have had wishes about family members. It's coming through as, it can be as wide as family members getting better, family members healing, rifts in relationships in family members that have healed over the love-filled weekend. It can be blending families, it can be resolutions, it can be lots of different ways, but family wishes come true. So that can be very specific or very vague. So with love in the air, it's sort of like, to me, it's coming through as like blended families type situation. What else have we got? Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. So they're saying, hey, there's something there that you're working through at the moment. Keep working through it because there is a light at the end of the tunnel, right? That's not a no, that's not a change direction, that's not anything like that. That's saying, hey, keep persisting. Keep persisting and you will get there. There's just usually unseen forces at hand or parts of your journey you don't understand yet that are still working themselves out. Ooh, skull, hidden secrets can harm you. So someone could be hiding something for you, or you could be doing something based on subconscious programming. So it could be something that you're doing that is actually hindering your progress that you're not aware of, which is interesting. And like, how do you find that, right? So if it's an action or it's a coping mechanism or it's something that you're doing yourself here in this 3D realm, how do you find out what you're doing that's stopping your progress, right? You can go to therapists and counselors and reach out to anybody. You can talk to one of your best friends and say, look, actually, like, you see me from the outside in. What am I doing? Like, what am I holding myself up on? Like, what are my flaws? Like, what do you think is what's holding me back from getting what I want in life, right? And it can be hard conversations to have, but that can be sometimes how you get the truth. Otherwise, meditating, they say, stay quiet, stay still and say, what is the thing that's holding me back? What am I afraid of? What am I avoiding? Asking those type of questions, and then the answer will come to you. But most of the time, we're too scared to ask those questions. What have we got? Ladder, climbing towards success. So asking those type of questions, getting the answers, it's just going to help you keep going on the trajectory of, yes, you're getting where you want to go. You're not stuck anymore. Keep persevering, just like it said with the camel card. And we'll get one more from the tea leaf deck. Rainbow. Oh, the most difficult part of the situation is over. So maybe it's just that you didn't have the awareness about it. So self-awareness is huge. Like, I wish more people would talk about it. Like, you can't change anything in your own life unless you've got awareness about why you do it in the first place. Like, it's great to start diets and it's great to start quit addictions and it's great to do all these things, right? But if you don't understand why you're doing it in the first place, it's almost like you're just doing it blindly because you don't understand the deep emotional triggers that make you do that thing in the first place, right? Yeah, it's a whole other different topic, but rainbow, the hardest part is over. You're on the trajectory now, the home run, the ladder to success. Keep persevering. You're almost there. You're almost at the finish line, they're saying. The finish line is near. The end is near. All right, so now we're going to jump into the, I think this is the mermaid. The mermaid and dolphins deck. So I haven't used this one yet, but let's just see. It's been in my stash for a while. I've got quite a few decks over there. I'm slowly picking up a few different ones when I feel it. All right, okay, this one's trying to jump out. Oh my goodness. Break free. Try different adventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. So this dolphin is literally leaping out of the water. So break free. So something that you need to do to break free from. I still believe it's thoughts, it's mental programming, it's negative beliefs, it's self-fulfilling prophecies, but on a negative side. So you can have amazing self-fulfilling prophecies on the positive side, right? You can say, I am abundant. Everything works out for me. Everything's even more amazing than I can even imagine. Every day I wake up, I expect miracles. Like, you can talk like that. You can say, everything is shit. Nothing works out for me. Everyone lets me down. No one there's to support me. Oh, my business ventures fail. Like, you can go either way, right? But they're saying break free, and it's from mental programming. So you might need to spend some time really trying to get to that, because that's sort of come through in the other messages too from the tea leaf, is that if you don't ask somebody or find out what it is that's holding you back, like, it's hard to move forward. It's like, I've had the analogy before of like your subconscious beliefs that are withholding you from something that you really want. It's like, imagine that you have 4 people in a boat and 2 are rowing upstream and 2 are rowing downstream. The reason that you're not getting anywhere is because you think you're the only 2 rowing forward, when there's parts of you that are rowing backwards. So interesting. This is sort of like the subconscious shadow work, fragmentation, inner child work. This sort of stuff is coming up, so, but in a positive way. So let's see. We have time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. Again, I believe this is a thought process. It is thought patterns. It is previous ways of thinking. So it's everything you've been thinking up until now, which is like 90% on repeat from when you were a child or something. Like, I don't know the exact specifics of it, but it's like so much of what you think every day is just based on the day before, the day before, the day before, the day before, right back to your childhood, right? Some people even get out of the bed the same side because that's what they did when they were a kid. Some people wear their hair the same because that's what they did when they were a kid. Like, there's so much that can be traced back to your childhood. Just because you're an adult in this grown human body, it doesn't mean that all the thoughts and processes that run along in your mind every day, all day, every day, even when you're sleeping, have been decided upon by you being an adult human on the planet right now. Like, I'm getting a little bit off track, but obviously someone out there needs to hear this. So what else does the cards have to say? Wait, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So you might have had some impulsive thoughts right now while I'm talking about all this, but saying, hey, wait, hold up. Don't rush into anything. Think it through before you do something. Just make sure that you're ready. So I know you're never 100% ready for something, but just make sure you sort of know there's some more details that need to present, they're saying. So we have mother healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So mother healing can be in regards to your biological mother. It can be in regards to your grandmother. It can be in regards to an auntie, to a family friend. Anybody you look to is like a mother role. It can also be towards Mother Gaia, Mother Nature on a higher level. So pick what resonates for you. But yeah, it's like looking at it as, well, they did the best they could with what they had, okay? And that was part of your life journey, as that's the way that it was because that's the way that it was, right? It wasn't any different because it couldn't have been any different, or you wouldn't be the person that you are right now in this moment. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Again, I'm coming up with it just keeps repeating. It's mindset. It's pay attention to the thoughts that you're thinking, right? So it's like maybe some of you out there need to start meditating every single day if you're not. And if you think you're too busy to meditate, then you should be meditating for an hour. Like, you have to get to the thoughts within. It's driving your life. It's directing the course of your life, the thoughts that you think. It creates your reality. Thoughts become things. Thoughts become things, right? So you have to start reprogramming the thoughts that you think so you have better things. And things doesn't necessarily just mean material things. It means better relationships. It means better health. It means better peace of mind. It means better emotional states as well as better things. Like, it's fine to want cars and houses and money in the bank and everything, but you've still got to be a happy human on the inside. Otherwise, what's the point of having all those other things, right? Interesting. All right, one more card. What's one more card to round out the message tonight? This is an interesting message. I really like the way that the two sort of decks sort of blended together. So it's about working on the mindset of yours. And take time. Like, just, you can't be like a bull at a gate with this. It's like you have to have compassion and patience for yourself that, hey, you've been thinking these things for a lot of years. So just give yourself some patience if you can't get rid of them all in a day. Like, don't set unrealistic time frames for yourself. Contemplation time. This is the last card that popped out. Don't you love it? Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. So that's just a little, they like to do that quite a bit, the guides, throw out little jokes in there. Basically, spend some time meditating. So this is out there, some of you, wink, wink, that are too busy to meditate. So too busy to meditate. Like, you have to meditate longer. Like, you're the one that needs it the most. So somebody out there needs, or multiple people out there need to hear the message. You need to meditate every single day. You need to start putting that as part of your daily practice because it changes every area of your life. No joke, right? So I hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell, and I will see you in the message tomorrow. Bye, everyone.